Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. You can't make things up. The boss is coming to town. And so go and take your monthly shower, brush your teeth and go out and meet the boss. Who's the boss? Well, in this case, Putin. Putin goes to visit Donbas. Strange, strange, strange. Why would you do that? Well, maybe it is going to be his last visit. Let's see. This article comes from Ukrainska Pravda. It's from December 3rd, 2022. Kremlin announces Putin's visit to Donbas. So the Ukrainians are telling us. Dmitry Peskov, funny looking guy, the press secretary for the president of the Russian Federation, has reported that Russian President Vladimir Putin plans to visit the occupied territories of Ukraine soon. All right, Putin will visit Donbas soon, and I'm quoting Mr. Peskov. The Kremlin has not provided any details or dates. Well, I don't think they will pretty soon, right? I think it's going to be a surprise one, so you're not get ready to kill the mofo, right? Peskov also said that conscription in Russia is completed, and the Russian authorities will not provide any additional information regarding it. Wow, this is the hot news right here. So, in order to do that, in the circumstances that we are given, right, that Russia is losing and Ukraine is winning, which is the West, that is, I think, I don't know how to take it. Why would you want to go over there in Donbas? To, show support and get everybody's spirits up? Otherwise, I don't know why would you go over there. That's a risky move, not only for his own safety, obviously, but it's also, when you leave your home, you don't know what's going on at home. A lot of, governmental overthrows happened when the leader of the country was out of the country or was someone visiting somewhere far away. Now you can consider this Donbas visit as outside of the country being, you know what I mean? But this brings to mind Yanukovych government. Yanukovych government was the one that was overthrown illegally with the help of their masters from the West in 2014 by the traitors from Ukraine. White traitors, because Yanukovych government was a democratically elected government. It was a legitimate government. And these guys from within the country worked with outside services to overthrow a legitimate government. Now you're a traitor for doing that. If that would happen in any country, give the example, for example, United States or I don't know, Canada, and you have a bunch of weasels, let's say, you got a bunch of people that collude with, let's say, the Chinese government, and they use an armed insurrection, if you want to call it that way, which that's what was an insurrection. It was not an insurrection, but it was a simply coup d'etat. And you overthrow the legitimate government. How do you call those guys? That's the definition of treason, because you worked against the government and the country, not the government, the country, right? So you're a criminal, but nevertheless. So when that's one example, and there are more than that one. When you go across and things happen in your country, and then when you come back, you don't come back as the leader anymore. You go straight to a little cell where they initiate a little trial. In this case, Putin must be very certain and strong on his position that if he leaves Kremlin, the weasels left over there, because there are weasels everywhere, don't get me wrong, it's just, and that's a power struggle in any country. So if you look at any country, including Russia, that's a power struggle. I mean, there's a lot of people who want from inside the circles of Russian powers, they want Putin gone. Why? So they can take over. There's a few of them that I'm guessing I can give you at least three names that could do that. They just wait for the right time, and if the time and allows, then they will definitely do that. I mean, we don't come in this world together holding hands. We come alone, so we are alone here. We look for our interests in the first place and then for others. So in this case, he's going to go over there to do what? Say, hello, this is Putin, I came to say hello. But it shows courage, or it shows, how do you call it, craziness to do such a thing in this kind of situation. Do you think these guys are going to try to take him out? Do you mean like hit him? I think they will try. I mean, I would be 100% certain that they will try to do that. And why not? I mean, he's the one who stands, the main person, the main force that stands between your victory or your whatever happens over here. So if they think that if you eliminate Putin, you would have another weasel who's going to step up, and you don't know if the weasel is going to be better in a way that he's going to be a weasel, become a vassal individual, and the country will be a vassal state to you, and you can get the resources whenever you want, like you did in 1991 to 1999 or 2000, when Putin got in 2000 in 1999 December. So when you had Yeltsin, Russia was the greatest country for the West then. Why? Because the West could do whatever they wanted with Russia at that point. It was not a good time in Russia, if you remember. Look at how the economy was doing in those times and find out the numbers and situation. That's why when this guy, the bad Putin, came to power, right? When he came to power and he got elected then and all that, look at the economy, look at the numbers. I made a video, I can remember, about 5-6 months ago regarding the economy of Russia before Putin and during Putin. And I contrasted it with the numbers and the percentages with the United States, how much it grew. When you say, well, how come these guys are supporting Putin? Because some of them, they still have in their brains the memories of the years between 1991 and 1999, and even more, because it didn't change just like this. So take 2005 at least. So you get about, what, 15 years? Get 15 years of hardship. And all of a sudden this guy comes and he changes things, improves things. I mean, however you want to call it. It's, you know, you have to tell the truth. Otherwise, I mean, we all lie. I don't want to lie. I can, but I don't like lying. I feel pain when I lie. So, you know, and it's always the best lie is the truth. Remember. Anyway, it's a risky move here. A risky move, but he wouldn't do it if he didn't have anything under control. And probably the guys will try to take him out. Why not? I mean, he's the bad dude over here, right? And we'll see. I'm very, very curious to see when that will occur. Not when they take him out, when he visits Donbas, right? We'll see. It's gonna be like a football game, the World Cup final. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.